Hey everyone. Hope you're doing amazing on this Tuesday afternoon. I'm about to record a podcast episode, and I told myself, why not record that podcast in front of everyone for the first time ever? So you're seeing me in my amazing corner office where I record all of my podcasts. And I told myself, you know what? Why not? Why not show how easy it is to anyone and everyone to create their own podcast? So I'm going to do it live with you all so that you can see it, experience it, and see how I just speak for 20 minutes. And I do it effortlessly, easily, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be all well put together. It's going to be a conversation, and I'm excited to share that with you, to share this amazing moment with you. So if if you want to tune in, if you want to listen to the full episode right now, do so. If you don't have time, whatever, that's totally okay. It's going to be recorded, uploaded on my podcast, so you'll have the chance to see it afterwards. But if you are hanging out here, why not listen to this amazing episode that is about to start? So, hey, thank you, Peo. I love seeing hearts and emojis on both Instagram and Facebook. Again, I'm going to record an episode, so as soon as I start, I won't kind of engage, but I'll obviously engage as soon as I'm done. It should last 15 minutes max. Okay, 15, not 50. Okay, so I will start. So I'm going to document how I'm doing this. I'm going to start my QuickTime player on my computer. So what I did right now is that I have my mic. As you can see, it's plugged in my Mac, and I'm going to record using QuickTime Player. Good old easy way to do it. And I will start, and as soon as I start, I'll just get into it, present the podcast, and just like roll with it. So, if I see comments, it might affect my the way I chat on the podcast episode. It might be funny. We'll see. I just wanted to try this out, try having a live episode and see how that goes. Amazing. Let's start. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Hello and welcome to episode number 13 of the Happy on Mondays podcast. I'm so excited, beyond excited, because today I'm recording this podcast live while being on Instagram and Facebook. This is something I've never done before, and I waited until episode 13. What am I doing, right? Well, I wanted to let you in on how I'm doing things and how easy it is for you as well to do the same at home. If you've been wanting to start a podcast, it can be so damn easy, yet we overcomplicate things. And today I want to go live doing it because I want people to see the emotions in my voice. I want you to feel and hear and see it as well as just hearing it in this podcast episode. So episode 13 is about doing a major pep talk. I want you to listen to that episode over and over and over again if you need that Mimi pep talk. Okay, you're gonna start knowing me by now after 13 episodes on this podcast and a lot of live videos out there on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, all of that. You know that I have a lot of energy, and you know that I'm the person you need to go to if you need that major pep talk. And so today on this podcast episode, I'm talking about a pep talk. I'm going to do a pep talk to you right now listening to this video and recording of this podcast because I want you to know that you've got this. And I don't care where you're at in your life right now. I do not care if you've experienced the worst things in life. I know that you have what it takes to get over it and move forward. And I know that you have this beautiful story that truly matters to people. And so, right now, if you're listening, if you're here with me now, I want you to listen to this pep talk really closely and know and trust that I'm talking from my heart now. Okay. I know we have different stories. I know I've been through different things that you've been through. I know we do not have the exact same story. Yet, I believe in you so much, and I know that your story truly matters. It is the most beautiful story, even if it's been freaking hard, even if you had the worst experiences and you went through a lot. Do you know how much someone needs that story right now? There's this person right now that is going through something very similar like you have been through, and she or he needs to hear it. There's someone out there that needs to hear your story. And I want you to know right now that you have what it takes to make that story shine. You have what it takes to express yourself and share this amazing story that only you have. This unique story is yours, and it's yours to share. It's yours to embrace. It's yours to discover, and let us discover it as well. And by doing so, you're actually serving the world. It's not a matter of doing it to get attention. This story is not for you to become famous. It's not for you to have exposure. It's for you to impact the world. It's for you to have the impact you've always wanted in your life. And so if right now you're asking yourself, do I have what it takes to start sharing that story, to start having an impact in this life, in this world? You absolutely have what it takes. You have what it takes so much, and I believe in you so much. This is your pep talk right now today, sharing how you can totally make that happen for yourself. If you just start by taking those gradual baby steps in sharing that beautiful story of yours. This is what I did. I didn't just go out there online sharing my whole life story to the world and trying to empower people to do the same. No, I started small. I started 2 years ago sharing tiny bits of information about myself, trying to impact the world, trying to give insights and advice to people that were going through something similar like I was, right? I was miserable in a corporate job, and you know what? I kind of like removed the authenticity in myself. I kind of didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know who I was anymore, not at all. And so by removing the layers of what the corporate life put on me, it was as if I was removing a big blanket on my face. I had this blanket on my face hiding the true Mimi. And right now, if you're listening to this episode, you might be in a similar situation. You might have this title, this big ass corporate title. You might have this big ass salary. You might have this history in corporate, yet this does not define you. This is not who you are. This is what the world has put on you. This is what labels have been put on you, not the story that you created, not this amazing story that only you have. So if you're listening right now, know and trust that you can remove those layers. Even if corporate put a major big sign on your forehead, you have what it takes to remove that sign right now and create your own beautiful, unique voice out there in this world. And the world needs it. The world needs your beautiful story, because I can guarantee you someone needs to hear it. If there's only this one person that listens to you and your story and your beautiful, authentic self out there online, if there's this one person that is impacted by this message that you have to share today, then it's worth it. You had your impact. You had this major impact that you're craving so much on one person's life. And how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Think about it. So know and trust that anything that you've been through, everything that you've been through, all that shitty situation, everything that you've endured for years, anything that you've overcome, we want to know about it. The world needs that. The world needs to know your story. And I can guarantee you, you're going to start receiving incredible emails, incredible texts, incredible DMs on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever. People are going to resonate with that beautiful story of yours. They're going to say, oh my God, thank you so much for sharing that, because I feel exactly that way today. And it meant the world to hear it from your voice. Thank you so much. How amazing would that feel just to receive that email, right? So when I was starting out, I didn't know I had a voice. I didn't know I could allow myself to remove the layers that corporate life just put on me. I had some major blinds. I was just like a horse, right? I couldn't see the world. I thought there was only one way of living my life, and it was to go in, go out 9 to 5, do the work, be like perfect, follow the rules, deliver exactly what they're expecting from me, and just like follow a path, right? But I knew there was this calling for me to create my own path. And since I decided to explore that, since I decided to start sharing my story, you have no idea the incredible results and the incredible fulfillment that I'm feeling every single day. So if you're listening right now to this podcast episode, know that your messages, all the DMs that you send me on Instagram, all those amazing feedback that you give me is filling my heart with so much love, because I know that there's people listening, and I know that I'm impacting even this one person, you right now listening to this podcast, okay? By the way, in the show notes below, you can find my Instagram handle. So if you want to chat with me, I love receiving feedback from you. I love hearing from you, knowing that you've heard me and that you've taking action maybe because of me, or that a thought was triggered because of my discussions out here. I love having those discussions. It's such an intimate moment. And it's crazy because now I'm actually recording this episode live on my Facebook and Instagram. So it feels really interesting to have people watching me right now. But I swear it's kind of my moment, my bubble moment, where I feel just connected, as if this message is all coming through me. I'm not even prepared right now to have this chat, but today I wanted to pep talk the shit out of you. I wanted to give you a major pep talk because you've got this. You're here for a reason. If you have this voice inside of you telling you that you are meant for more, that you have this calling to create abundance, to create a major impact in this world, trust and know that this calling is right, that there's a reason why you're feeling this right now. There's a reason why you feel all those feelings inside of you, in your belly. It's like, oh, so exciting in your belly. There's a reason for that. And it absolutely means that you need to go out there, share your beautiful story, put yourself out there, and have the courage, be brave enough to do that. And so today, I'm doing a pep talk because I want you to know that it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to have those fears, to be full of limiting beliefs, to have all of the things that are holding you back, right? It is okay. It's okay. We all have been there. We all have them. You're not alone in there. But you can't let those win. You absolutely need to fight back. You need to push through it, even if it feels freaking impossible. You got to do that. Do it for yourself first, and do it for the people you're serving. Again, if you're impacting the life of this one person, how incredible would that be? It's not about you, my dear. If you're watching this right now, I don't actually care what I look like. You're going to notice. I don't care. I'm in my corner office right now recording this, and the message is flowing through me because I know and trust and believe that there's someone out there watching or listening to this podcast episode right now and feels the need to start, to just take this one baby step, to just freaking get into this baby action step that will get them going. And so this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm showing up. I'm not doing it for me and how I look. I'm doing it to share this message. It is just stronger than I am. It needs to get out of my mouth right now. And I felt the need to connect live with you today to do so. So it's your pep talk to know that you are full of fears and it's okay. It is okay. It's beautiful. You should embrace that and just push through it. You should have someone in your corner helping you. And right now, I'm that person. If you're listening to this right now, I'm giving you the right to go out there and share your message despite of fear, despite of judgment, the fear of being judged. All that bullshit. Remind yourself, if you are a judger, people will judge you. By being someone, by having this identity of someone that doesn't judge, you should expect the same out of people. So my beautiful soul that is listening right now, know that your beautiful soul needs to be heard outside in this world. There is this voice inside of you that needs to be out in this world in a major way. If you have this calling, go ahead and do it. Go ahead, my dear, because you will have no regrets if you do so. If you share that message, that's so important message that is so close to your heart, if you start sharing it, you're going to see tremendous love, flows of love coming your way. Okay? So don't hesitate to do it, to share it. For one judgment, you're going to have thousands of love messages from people, your tribe, people that love what you're doing, people that are excited for you, people that are just inspired by you, people that needed that message right now. So trust and know that this is the right timing. Now is the time that you absolutely must take action. Go for it. Go for your dreams. If you've been wanting to start a business, now is the time. The last best time was yesterday. Now today is the best time to start. With these baby steps and taking consistent action, getting into the mode of taking massive action, but baby step at a time. It's not a matter of doing it all, overthinking it and seeing it as a mountain. It's a matter of making this commitment to yourself, and being committed means that you're going to take baby steps. You're going to take baby action steps, which will lead you to confidence. So this beautiful, amazing, it's not a flat line. It's actually a round, okay? You start by committing to yourself. You then take action, which then translate into having that confidence that you're waiting to, has a miracle happen in your life. Confidence will not show up that way. Confidence will follow after you take action. After you're in action, following your dream and sharing that strong message that you have. Okay. Whew, what a speech. So basically, if you're listening right now, know and trust that this pep talk is at the right timing, that you are hearing that at the right timing. And it means that you must take action on it. This pep talk is here to shake you this morning. If you're on your commute to work, whatever, I'm here to shake you and say, girl or guy, please just start already. Start already. Do this one tiny thing that you've been holding on to. Just start. Put it out there. Publish this video that you've recorded in your living room, but you're too shy of publishing it for some reason. Do it. Press the publish now button. Go all in with your dreams. And don't care about what people think. You know what? If people are judging you, it's because you're putting right in their face their own fears. By acting in your beautiful self, by putting yourself out there and being this courageous person, you're putting fears in their head, in their face. And that's disturbing for some people, but you can't hold yourself back for other people's fear. Don't you see? So I know that you've been conditioned. I was conditioned too. I was conditioned to be the good employee. I was conditioned to stay small, think small, keep my job, secure my job, focus on following the rules, just having this one way of doing things, following that path, right? I know you might be conditioned that way as well, but it's not too late. There's no moment better than now to get out of this box and create a path for yourself. And I know it seems scary as hell. I know. I thought it was scary as hell too. I actually had the biggest fear around that. I thought that removing a title would mean that I wasn't worth it anymore. I wasn't worth anything. If I didn't have this big title of senior key account manager with this big high-end salary each year, I thought that removing that meant that I wasn't good enough, that I was worth nothing, and that I was like a piece of shit, that was good for garbage. Yet, as soon as I removed that layer, as soon as I removed that title, that big baggage, that big blanket over my head, as soon as I decided, you know what? I don't want that blanket anymore. I actually don't want this title anymore. It doesn't serve me anymore. This title is bullshit. I'm going to just let it slip away. And then, you know what? I decided, you know what? This big ass salary, it's cool, but it doesn't fulfill me. It's like bullshit. It feels completely empty. So you know what? I don't want that salary. I'm going to create my own empire. I'm going to create my own income. I'm going to create my own freedom and have the abundance I truly, truly deserve. And I decided to just remove that layer that I had put on my face, this filter, and be able to see the possibilities. And this is what I see for you. I see the same thing. You're being caged right now in a prison and you don't even realize it. There's so much possibilities for you if you just peek out. If you just peek out, you can see it. You can see clearly that there's a world of possibilities if you just go ahead and do what feels freaking right, what feels freaking aligned to you, what is actually your purpose, what you're meant to do on this earth. If you just peek out and see the beautiful sun, you're going to want to get out of this box. And I can swear it's going to be a process. And I can swear it's not going to be an easy thing to do. But baby steps, consistent baby step is what will get you there. This is what will get you there. And you have what it takes. I love that you're listening right now because it means that you have absolutely what it takes to make that happen for you. Okay? Know and trust that what you're feeling inside means that you're called to do it. Know and trust that. And so today I wanted to get out there, record that podcast, and let you know that this is a pep talk for you to take action. I love you so much. I'm showing up right now today to tell you that I love you and I believe in you. And if you're listening right now, it means that you must take action. And I know that right now you have a thought in your mind. You have this thing that you've been postponing on. This thing that is maybe posting a blog post about your story. Maybe it's just reaching out to someone that did something similar, something that you want to build as well. Maybe it's starting to build your business. Maybe it's having this difficult conversation, right? There's something right now that you know this pep talk is for. I can guarantee you have one thought right now in your head about this thing that you know you must act on. So this pep talk right now today is to tell you, freaking do it already. Do it. If it's in your head, it needs to be done. Do it. I swear to God, you're going to feel amazing after. And that's going to be just this one thing that propels you even further. And so if you have this blockage right now, you have something holding you back, why don't you try and see what's out there, what's outside of this box? See the possibilities, see the amazing possibilities that are there for you. Okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this pep talk. I hope that you know that I'm talking to you precisely right now. You listening, I'm talking to you. I love that you're going through that right now because I've been through it as well. There's still moments when I'm full of fears, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels incredibly scary to have big goals like I do, and I'm sure you do as well. But having said that, I know and trust that if I feel those feelings around those goals, if I know that they're in my head, there's a reason for it. There's a reason why we No, we hear those thoughts, those goals, those big dreams. If we have them in our mind, it means that we need to make them happen. And so I wanted to come here today to shake you off a little bit, have this pep talk, and tell you, you must do it. You must take action. And I'm here, as always, to support you. This episode was brought to you by my coaching program, Rise. I'm so excited to be talking about Rise because this is the coaching program I would have needed when I had this big message, this big mission and vision, but I had no clue how to monetize it and how to live out of this big dream. Rise is your coaching program to teach you the step-by-step to monetize your message. Your beautiful message is going to translate amazingly well in a coaching package. And this is what I'm explaining to you. I'm teaching you the step-by-step blueprint of how I was able to scale my coaching business from nothing to plus than 10,000 each month consistently. So this is what you need. If you've been thinking, I need to start sharing my brand, my message, my personal brand, but I want to monetize it. I actually want to spend all my life on my laptop, having freedom, being able to work from home or anywhere in the world. And I want to do things that makes my heart full, just like recording this podcast right now, or writing a blog post, or throwing events, whatever it is that you love doing. Rise is going to teach you exactly how to monetize your marketing initiatives and actually have a business with your coaching packages. So I'm so excited for you. You can, as always, in the show notes, find my Instagram handle. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know if this pep talk helped you in some way. If it was this pep talk that triggered a thought, that triggered you taking action, I would love to know about it. Please, please, please DM me on Instagram. Let me know that you've watched this episode or listened to this episode, and let me know what you did. What action did you take after hearing this pep talk? I will absolutely love to hear from you, and I might just share that on the next episode. Why not? So if you want to be featured, please also DM me. I just want to know about you. I love you all, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. And remember, you can absolutely be happy on Mondays. Love you all. Bye. Amazing. Okay, we're still live. Okay, Sushi Roll Cell got a piece of shit? Never, right? I thought it was a piece of shit. So this episode is now recorded. I pressed pause or stop on quick time player. This is what I use to record my episode. It's that simple, guys and girls watching right now. It's really easy. You see my mic. I press record now. I record, I press stop, then I upload to so I'm not gonna lie, I have an editor that does my podcast because I don't want to be editing my own podcast, but that's what I use. He's amazing, by the way. So if you're looking for someone to edit your podcast, he's incredible. So just let me know, DM me, and I'll be more than happy to share his contact info. I love you all. I wish you a beautiful Tuesday afternoon, 4:16 p.m. And let me know what are your thoughts around my pep talk. I'd be curious to know who listened to that. And if you're watching the replay right now, send me a DM. Let me know. I'm really curious to hear from you. Okay? Have a wonderful evening. Bye.